What are your thoughts on Leon versus Belal? How do you see that fight kind of playing out? And what do you think? Because Leon is a 3-1 favorite last time I checked. What can Belal do to kind of turn the tides and get the upset here?
So for Belal to get the upset, yeah, Belal has to understand he's probably going to lose round 1. Even though Leon's a slow starter, it seemed like last time he fought Belal, he started off pretty fast. And it's funny because Bob had told me we were probably going to talk about this, and I sat down on the shitter, and me, real shit from the shitter, and I locked in on it. And I noticed Belal was actually having poquito success. And when I say poquito success, I mean it was little, but it was there. And the fact that it was there means that he has something that he could build off of. With a guy like Khabib being his coach right now, being over there in Dagestan, putting that extra work in, I think that cardio could play a big factor in this fight. 5-round fight, we all know it is. I think if Belal understands that he's going to lose round 1, doesn't get frustrated with that, and comes to work in round 2 with serious volume and can manage to keep the volume, the pressure, and the ability to shoot for takedowns, even though they might not be there, but use that to offset the timing of Leon striking, I think that Belal could do a lot better job than people are giving him credit for. That being said, I still have Leon Edwards by head kick in the 4th round.
Dang. Head kick in the 4th round.
I'm going with the 4th round. Right when he starts to get a little bit tired in the 3rd, he takes a break, comes back in the 4th, and chop, bang! That's it.
Headshot dead, as he says.
That's kind of how he does.
A precise prediction for a precise shot that he would have to land. And I wanted to pick your brain, and Kru Bob, yours as well, on that fight. And I'm not going to say that Belal Muhammad and Colby Covington are similar fighters, because I think they're very different and their skill sets are different. But they are more similar than like a Leon to a Colby. So basically, Colby had no success. He was shut out against Leon and quickly realized he had nothing offensively for Leon. And then not even when the groundwork began, he had any success. Leon was actually reversing him and made him look really stupid on the ground and on the feet. So I wanted to pick y'all's brain a little bit about, sort of the X's and O's, and if Belal runs into the same walls that Colby ran into against Leon, will the work with Khabib's team be able to, push him past those obstacles that Colby couldn't get past? Or is Leon kind of firing on all cylinders right now? And even though he's seen somebody a little bit different than Colby, he's pretty familiar with that style of fighting. He's also felt Belal before, and I think the speed difference between Belal and Leon in the first fight was big. So I just want to know what you guys think about that.
I think you're right about that speed differential for sure. Yeah. I mean, it was noticeable. That being said, bringing up, training with Khabib, cardio, massive factor.
Right.
And the tenacity. And Belal's very smart. He switches stance a lot. He doesn't take shots like just, at half speed. Like he picks and chooses the time to enter. That being said, Leon has exceptionally good counter wrestling. He can wrestle offensively as well. He's got good feet. He can fight half the man to stay out of the center line. And I think because they fought before, he has that speed. I think advantage. I think he's gonna be very comfortable letting his hands go. He's a big kicker, and I can definitely see that head kick. But I think he needs to start off with a lot of good lateral movement, footwork, and in volume.
Yeah, and before, Steven, I get your thoughts on it, we talk a lot about these types of fights that come up, and Leon's been in some high-profile fights for a little while in recent history. And when we're watching his fights and when we're watching, sort of his career unfold, the third fight with Usman, the second title fight, it felt to me like there was a different Leon that came out, right? So the first title fight against Kamaru Usman, he was losing every minute. He got a lucky shot. Some people call it a Hail Mary, but either way, he got the fight finished. He did get his hand raised, but I don't believe leaving the octagon that night, he thought he was the better fighter, didn't think he was the better man. I think after the third one, when he made Kamaru look stupid and made it look easy, I thought now he realizes, okay, I am the best 170er on the planet, and until somebody throws more at me than them, it's going to be easy work for me. So I just wanted to know what you guys thought about that.
I think his confidence is going to be high going into this one. I truly do, and I think that could be a big factor, knowing that he can stuff the takedown, that he has good feet, that he can crack. I think it'll be in later rounds, but I think he's going to stop him.
Yeah. And Bob,